Renville Sibley is a strong organization with a dedicated team striving to do their best for you, our members. This cooperative has consistently brought you safe, reliable electricity and supported the communities we call home through volunteerism, economic development, and charitable contributions. The number one focus at Renville Sibley is safety. The safety of our members is of utmost importance as well. This is the reason Renville Sibley participated in the Rural Electric Safety Achievement Program and received a Certificate of Safety Accreditation, which awards national recognition of dedication to employee and public safety, commitment to regulatory compliance, and loss control practices. Thank you to all our employees for working safely and for your dedicated service to our members. Each employee has an important role in meeting our mission to provide efficient, reliable electric energy and services to enhance the quality of rural living. 2013 was a great year for us financially. We generated more operating margin than budgeted and submitted a request to the Rural Utility Service to defer some of our revenue from 2013 into future years to help offset rate increases. This is only allowed when the extra revenue is unanticipated and does not represent a change in our steady state business. The excess revenue was primarily driven by electric heat and grain drying sales. The deferred revenue will be used to help offset future residential and farm rate increases. In order to treat all members fairly, even though we deferred revenue to future years, we will allocate the capital credits in the year in which the revenue was generated. The single largest impact on our energy rate, representing about 73 cents of every dollar you pay on your electric bill, is the cost of wholesale power. Fortunately, going into 2014, we are anticipating a 1% increase in wholesale power cost. This is great news considering for the past 6 years the cost had increased 68%. While this does not eliminate the need for more rate increases, it does help keep the rate increase lower. The 2014 energy rate to the residential and farm members was projected to increase an average of 7.4%. The revenue deferral, along with the high level of electric heat sales in early 2014, helped reduce the increase to an average of 4.4%. This increase will begin with May usage, which is reflected on the electric bills mailed in June. The single-phase customer charge will increase from $30 to $35 each month, and the energy charge will increase from 11.72 to 12.02 cents per kilowatt hour. The small three-phase customer charge will increase from $59 to $75 per month, and the energy charge will increase from 11.89 to 12.02 cents per kilowatt hour. The rate for electric heat will increase from 5.1 to 5.4 cents per kilowatt hour, and controlled air conditioning will increase from 4.1 to 4.4 cents per kilowatt hour. When covering the residential rate increase at our member informational meetings in February, one of our members asked me a great question. He said, "You just told us the cost of wholesale power increase is 1% for 2014. Why is our rate increase so much higher?" The 2014 rate increase is designed to recover more than just our increase in the cost of wholesale power. Since we borrow a portion of the money for our capital work plan, we need to achieve financial measures established by our lenders. Our operating margin had dropped from over 5% of revenue in 2009 to less than 1% in 2012. Our operating margin in 2013 was excellent, however, it was not driven by sustainable growth. The light blue portion of the 2013 bar represents the amount of revenue deferred to future years. We developed a rate designed to recover costs and improve our operating margin. On March 11th, members of our board joined me and representatives from other cooperatives for a legislative visit to meet with our area House and Senate leaders. We expressed our concern over some of the bills that have been proposed and thanked our legislators for their help in 2013 to exclude us from some renewable mandates that would have had a negative impact on our rates. To help keep energy affordable, we also need to express our concerns to the Environmental Protection Agency. In 2013, we learned the President's climate plan directed the EPA to enforce limits on CO2 emissions from coal plants, abandoning an all of the above for an all but one plan. The resulting rules established by the EPA essentially ban new coal plants. The EPA is working on rules for existing plants. We are concerned that all coal generation may disappear. Renville Sibley supports an all of the above approach, which is a balanced energy portfolio that utilizes a variety of renewable energy options like hydro, wind, and solar combined with traditional coal and natural gas generation to keep energy affordable for our members. The National Rural Electric Cooperative Association launched a website called Action.coop to provide members of electric cooperatives and other organizations information and an easy tool to voice their concerns to the EPA. We are encouraging all of our members who are willing to log in and tell the EPA that America needs a common sense solution. Express the importance of keeping electricity reliable and affordable. There are essentially 4 points about climate regulations that we would like to share with the EPA. We cannot afford to eliminate coal as a generation option. The regulations the EPA is proposing for coal plants are extremely expensive and difficult to achieve. This abandons the all-of-the-above strategy and creates an all-but-one plan, all but coal. Emission standards require carbon capture and sequestration at new coal plants despite the fact that this technology is not commercially viable and is not used at any known location anywhere in the world. When the Energy Deputy Assistant Secretary for Clean Coal was asked about the impact their regulation would have on wholesale coal-based electricity, he acknowledged it would increase by 70 to 80%. Coal is a plentiful domestic energy source with 236 years remaining of recoverable reserves. Coal is the most used energy source in the United States, accounting for 37% of all electricity generated. If we do not use this resource in the United States, it will be shipped overseas. Burning coal overseas will still have an impact on our global environment, while increasing the cost of electricity in the United States. Encourage the EPA to learn from our past mistakes. A 1978 act prohibited burning natural gas to generate electricity, essentially forcing cooperatives to invest solely in coal-based generating plants. 9 years later, Congress repealed its mistake. The EPA is making the same mistake with coal. While they're not proposing a ban, establishing unachievable regulations has the same effect. If you would like to help with this cause, you can either go to our website under the Quick Links section and select Action.coop, or simply go directly to the Action.coop site. If you would rather not use the internet, complete the Take Action card received in the March issue of our newsletter. Share this information with your friends and family. They do not need to be a member of an electric cooperative to use this site. Go to Action.coop and send your message to the EPA. Ask others to send a message. Post this information on social media websites. The EPA must hear our voice. On behalf of our Board of Directors, employees, and management staff, I would like to thank you for your patronage and support of our Renville Sibley Cooperative.